Hey there, it's your girl Brittany here, and I am on video number 3 of the Spirituality Made Simple series with Brittany Rose Wellness. Today is all about meditation for beginners. Um, if you watched the last video, you'll see that I started my journey with yoga, and that naturally meditating became one of the second steps that I started doing. And I really recommend everyone to have at least 5 minutes of meditation, if not two, something where you completely have one moment of silence to yourself, because the effects of how it makes your day better are really like, it's invaluable, it's priceless, it's free, and it's like can help you in so many ways. So I'll just get started. So, like, what is meditating? And that definition to me is like quieting the mind. It's generally focusing on one thing, like a breath or a sound. And what I mean by a sound is you could have music in the back, or someone might be guiding you through the meditation with their voice. You could be listening to nature sounds outside. Sometimes your air conditioner is a great sound to listen to. Whatever you choose to, it's just pretty much that focus on that one thing. And I just want to tell you, please stop saying you can't meditate, because our words hold magic. So when you tell yourself you can't do something, you're not going to be able to do it. And so I encourage you to believe in yourself. And if you're new to meditating, just, don't shoot yourself in the foot by saying you can't. Because meditating is actually going to be one of your best friends on your spiritual journey. It's how you get connected with yourself. It's how you discern your messages. Because when you take the time to meditate, you can part the mental crap pretty much, right? Because we get so inundated with some of the stuff. We're scrolling, we saw something negative, the news is on, Debbie Downer down the street told you a terrible story. Now that's kind of like messing with your energy. That meditating time is your space creator from the negative thoughts, so that you can begin to feel which thoughts are truly yours, and or are they coming from an external source. So meditating is one of the highest forms of self-love, because when the brain is overloaded and inundated with that information, it causes burnout, it causes stress and anxiety, that feeling like a failure because you can't do it all, you can't save the world. I totally get it, right? And even 4 years deep into my own spiritual journey, I noticed when I stopped meditating, my negative thoughts almost overpower me. Like, I will feel it in my body. I'll feel worthless. I'll feel like this terrible person. But when I get back onto my practice of being consistent, it's like it all falls away. So this really came into attention for me recently, because, like I said, I've been on my spiritual journey for 4 years, and I really felt like I was set back when I had that moment where I felt so hard on myself, and I was just like, wow, I was let go of my practice. And that's how a big sign, when you're feeling that disconnection, you're feeling hard on yourself, it's a good sign your spiritual side needs nurtured. If you haven't seen my How to Have a Defined Fresh Start masterclass, I talk about the 4 pillars of wellness, which is physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual. A lot of people only focus on either the physical, which is the body, or the mental with mindset, but the emotional and the spiritual part are often left out, causing that disconnection. And so this meditating nurtures your emotional and spiritual connection. And so I just want to give you 3 tips on meditating for beginners. So the first tip for you is to let go of all expectations and be patient with yourself. Do not set hard goals for yourself, like you're going to meditate in silence for the 30 minutes for your first time trying. You might go crazy, right? I actually worked with someone who told me she had to listen to music with words because it drove her crazy, which is fine. But don't make expectations on it. Don't expect to have like profound messages. Just literally do it with the intent of quieting your mind, and you will feel the benefits. Number two, start with a small amount of time at first. If you've never meditated before, start with 2 minutes a day, and I encourage you to add more minutes, like 1 week 2 minutes a day, 1 week 3 minutes, next week 5. Just keep growing, and eventually you might be able to do 30 minutes if you like. I like to keep it in between 10 and 20 on a daily basis. You might like it more, but it definitely does make a difference. Like that just little bit of silence can help quiet those demons, those dragons inside of us that make us feel like we're not doing something right. It gives you the confidence to just slay those dragons of negative beliefs, right? It's like, no, I am doing good. Hush now. Number 3 is use guided meditations. And I mentioned them earlier, but that's where someone is guiding you through a meditation, and I'm going to actually lead you through one. But I invite you to try guided meditations if you're a beginner, because I notice when you have one thing to focus on, it actually does better than trying to just go cold turkey silence. And if you do choose not to do a guided meditation, I highly suggest you to try at least with some sound healing music. And I find that's a nice bridge into eventually you'll want to do silent. And so I'm going to demo you a nice, gentle, guided meditation, and let's dive in. So go ahead and sit down for me. Sit up nice and tall. You can sit in crisscross applesauce, or your legs can be extended out in front of you. I know you can't see my legs. Or you can be sitting with your back up against a wall. The most important part is your spine is straight. So if you're laying down, that's fine too, but you just want to be straight. You want your spine to be straight. We're going to roll our shoulders down and back, close the eyes down. Begin taking nice deep breaths into the belly. Exhaling completely through the mouth. Inhaling deeply through the nose, focusing on how that feels on the lungs. Exhaling completely through the mouth. Inhaling, imagining it going down to your belly. Exhaling completely through the mouth. Inhaling deeply in. Exhaling completely. And we'll keep breathing here in these deep belly breaths, focusing on how it feels on the inhale. And exhale completely. Inhaling deeply. Exhaling completely. I invite you to bring your left hand to your heart, your right hand to your belly, and notice on your next inhale how the chest and the belly rises. Exhaling, feeling how they come down with the exhale. And we'll do that a few times. Inhaling deeply in, feeling the chest and the belly rise. Exhaling completely, feeling the belly and the chest come down. A few deep breaths that way. And now I invite you to place your hands back onto your laps, roll those shoulders down and back one more time. And we'll end this guided, simple meditation with a few deep inhales in through the nose. Exhale, sighing out of the mouth. Inhaling in deeply through the nose. Exhaling through the mouth. Inhaling deeply in. slowly wiggle our fingers and wiggle our toes. Gently blinking your eyes open, bringing a smile to the face. And that's as simple as it is. That was a very simple yet relaxing guided meditation. I almost can't talk now. But I hope that that was really good for you. And if you love that, or you'd like to see more meditations here on the channel, I'd love for you to comment below. But meditating, like I said, is one of the highest forms of self-love. It's letting your body and the universe know that you're prioritizing your mental connection. And it feels amazing. And so, yeah, I hope that this inspired you to start a meditation practice. If you're looking for something to keep yourself accountable, I do have an 8-week spiritual planner on Etsy at Brittany Rose Wellness. That could help you. Or I also have my Activate Your Divine Light spiritual online course that'll help you structure your meditations. I do have a few guided meditations on there. And yeah, so, you know, like, share, and subscribe for other people who may need some meditation, and to let YouTube know you like these videos. I thank you so much for watching, and I hope you're enjoying this series, Spirituality Made Simple with Brittany Rose Wellness. Yeah, so have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next video.